sleep dentistry, technically, in the state of California, you can't call it that because we cannot guarantee you're going to be asleep. We cannot guarantee you're going to not hear anything. We cannot guarantee you're not going to remember anything, even under general anesthesia. We've all heard news reports of someone in an operating room and, you know, they felt the pain of their knee surgery or their stomach getting cut, but their brain was paralyzed and they couldn't articulate it. So anesthesia is to relieve pain and relieve anxiety, but the only thing that could really act as an anesthetic and a sedative would be general anesthesia. Typically, we're using pills or IV drugs that relax you, that cause, you know, short-term amnesia, that make you feel very relaxed, and help reduce your anxiety so that your whole procedure goes easier, but you are awake. You breathe on your own, you're able to respond to touch and to commands, turn your head open so that you can help me. It also makes it easier on you because if you've ever seen anyone on a general anesthesia surgery, you kind of treat it like a piece of meat on an operating table. You just get flopped around because you're paralyzed and numb. You can't do anything. And you kind of wake up feeling battered and bruised. With conscious sedation, IV moderate conscious sedation, it's a very pleasant experience. You're part of helping the doctor achieve your goal, but most of the time you have the sensation of having been asleep. If someone is causing you to be asleep, they're actually putting general anesthesia on you, and if they're not an anesthesiologist, they're out of their bounds of practice.